Stephen. This is fairly self-explanatory. It's a sort of surgery thing, Wordsworth's surgery, we call this. And thanks to Gregorio Fontaine, who helped put this little book together. It's one of 5, and it might have fallen apart by the time I finished. I wandered lonely as a cloud. 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 I wandered lonely as a clod. I wandered lonely as a crow. I wandered lonely as a crowd. I wandered lonely as a cat. I wandered lamely as a cat. I wandered lamely as a clot. I wandered leanly as a clod. I wandered clumsy as a cat. I wandered phony as a clot. I wandered leanly as a cow. I faltered leanly as a cod. I fumbled phony as a cod. I pandered phony as a cow. I fumbled leanly as a cad. I whimpered leanly as a cloud. I pondered silent as a cad. I pandered lonely as a cow. I fumbled lonely as a crow. I loitered lonely as a cad. I laundered lonely as a clot. I laundered silent as a cloud. I laundered silent as a clod. I laundered leanly as a clot. I laundered lusty as a cow. I laundered phony as a cod. I wintered leanly as a clot. I wintered lusty as a crop. I wintered phony as a cloud. I wandered grimly as a crop. I wandered lonely as a cod. I wandered grimly as a cloud. I pandered grimly as a cod. I pondered leanly as a cow. I wintered phony as a clot. I wandered phony as a clot. I laundered phony as a cop. I loitered grimly as a cod. I pandered phony as a cop. I wandered leanly as a clot. I wandered leanly as a cod. I wandered grimly as a clot. I laundered leanly as a crowd. I wandered lonely as a crowd. I wandered lonely as a clot. I wandered lonely as a cod. I wandered lonely as a clod. I wandered lonely as a clod. I wandered lamely as a clod. I wandered lamely as a cloud. I wandered lonely as a cloud. I wandered lonely as a cloud. I wandered lonely as a cloud. Thanks.